Parting is such a sweet sorrow.
Shiro, please know that I love you.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 saddest farewells in anime. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the times where anime characters tearfully went their separate ways. Keep in mind, we won't be including any death scenes, but ghosts and spirits heading off to the great beyond are still viable for consideration. Prepare for feels and spoilers down the line. Number 10, Besties Till The End, Hunter x Hunter. It didn't matter if they were up against rival hunters, the Phantom Troop, or Chimera Ants. These two stood by each other through thick and thin.
気ぃつけてな。キルはいろいろ本当にありがとう。
With Gon being the eternal optimist with unfathomable power, and Killua being the oddly cheery master assassin, their friendship proved to be the emotional core of many of the arcs of this hit shonen.
カイトも言ってたよ。俺たちどこにいても仲間だから。
Of course, all things have to come to an end, and while the two of them promise to meet again, we can't help but get a little choked up seeing the dynamic duo go their separate ways.
じゃあまた。
Number 9, Menma Passes On, Anohana, the flower we saw that day. We all knew it was going to happen, but that didn't make it any less painful when we had to say goodbye to this adorable cherub.
なんだよメンマ。かくれんぼなんだろ。だったらお前見つけなきゃ終われねえだろ。
After her old friends confess their feelings of guilt, sorrow, and undying affection, Menma appears before them for the final time. She can at last move on to a better place.
願い叶えてくれてありがとな。大好きだメンマ。
While it's a celebratory moment, it still doesn't change the fact that the whole cast are left crying their eyes out while their beloved friend vanishes into nothingness.
メンマ見つけた。
見つかっちゃう。
Number 8, The Proposal, Yu Hakusho. Yusuke Urameshi may not be the most romantic individual on the planet, but even he knows when he's got a good thing going.
Here's your food. Enjoy. Don't choke on it.
I'd enjoy it more if you sat with me.
Why?
Just because, okay?
Knowing that he may never return from his journey to the demon world, the spirit detective decides to set the record straight with his love interest, Keiko, not only promising to come back to her one day, but also wondering if she fancied getting hitched.
And then what?
Then let's get married.
He's no Casanova, but considering this is Yusuke we're talking about, proposing to Keiko like this is practically Shakespearean.
Yusuke, just give me a sign that everything's gonna be alright.
Number 7, Hachikuji Disappears, Monogatari, 2nd season. This wandering spirit certainly was a handful, with Araragi making things way more complicated with his usual outrageous antics. However, beneath all the hilarity and groping, there was a sincerity to their relationship, to the point where the thought of her suddenly vanishing was unthinkable.
ルールに従うってどういう意味だよ、ハチクジ。具体的には。
具体的には私が消えればいいんですよ。
Alas, after finally finding her peace, Hachikuji is all set to move on, much to Araragi's heartbreak.
あとは空の上から荒木さんを見守っていますので。
だからそういうことを言うなって。
Yeah, she was something of a biting fiend, but she was also an essential component in his ever-expanding harem, one that will truly be missed.
失礼。噛みました。
Number 6, Last Train Out of the Digital World, Digimon Adventure. You would have thought that after saving both worlds from destruction, the Digidestined would be entitled to some downtime, kicking it back with their digital partners. Alas, fate is rarely that kind.
Well, actually you only have the 2 hours, because once the portal is closed, it's closed forever.
With the portal between both planes of reality shrinking, the kids are forced to say goodbye to their beloved friends.
TK, please stop crying because you're making me cry. I was just crying because you were crying.
From there, the raw emotion just gets bigger and bigger as we see each pairing say their goodbyes in their own unique way, culminating in a tear-jerking final send-off.
Well, guys, this is it. What can I say?
Try goodbye.
Sure, they'd hop back over next season, but as far as conclusions go, this had every 90s kid crying their eyes out.
I'm gonna save the digital world for me. I'm gonna save the digital world for you. Hey Digimon, hey Digimon. Monster brains to the boys and girls.
Number 5, Brotherly Bonds, Naruto Shippuden. Itachi hasn't had it easy. Forced to kill his own family for the sake of the village, frame himself as a criminal, even dying at the hands of his vengeful younger brother. You would have thought he could rest in peace after all that, but no. He was reincarnated as a tool of war by Kabuto. This turns out to be a blessing in disguise, as he's finally able to reconcile with Sasuke without having to worry about any cover-ups.
I must tell you everything before I say goodbye and we part for good.
Passing on the will of the Uchiha, Itachi's second departure is just as emotional as the first, only now he gets to say goodbye by confessing just how much he cares about his sibling.
No matter what, I will love you always.
Number 4, The End of Atem, Yu-Gi-Oh! Considering they spent the entire series sharing one body, it's fair to say that Yugi and the Spirit of the Pharaoh were pretty close.
You taught me anything, it's to put your heart into your deck and duel with everything you've got.
After finally defeating Zork Necrophades, Atem is given one last chance to return to his own time, but it requires Yugi to best him in a no-holds-barred duel. Yugi begrudgingly manages to pull it off, much to the dismay of his friends.
I mean, I feel like we were all just getting to know you. In fact, you were just beginning to get to know yourself. And now you're being taken away from us.
After saying his emotional farewell, Atem departs for the spirit world and is finally granted the peace he has longed for.
Like we always say, it's your move.
Number 3, Bye Bye Butterfree, Pokemon. To this day, no other departure in this long-running series has measured up to that time Ash said goodbye to this particular Pokemon.
Now the pink Butterfree is doing the courtship dance for your Butterfree.
Alright, good for you, Butterfree.
Serving as a key member of the wannabe Pokemon Masters original team, Butterfree was not only capable in battle, but also the first Pokemon he ever caught. Alas, it was not to last. After falling in love with another Butterfree, Ash's Pokemon decides to part with his trainer and settle down, but not before he and Ash share a heartfelt goodbye.
I'll just tell all the other Pokemon that you're on a trip, and you'll come back someday, maybe.
Admit it, you didn't shed a bucket when Ash kicked the bucket, but as soon as you saw that Butterfree disappear into the sunset, you cried your bloody eyes out.
Have a good trip, Butterfree! Take care of yourself! Goodbye, Butterfree!
Number 2, The Going Merry Goes Away, One Piece. Because of course, this show was able to make us cry over a pirate ship.
Mary, I know the floor of the sea is a dark and lonely place, but don't worry, we're here to see you off.
After reaching the end of the line, the Straw Hats decided it's time for a new vessel to take them to the new world, but in the process have to say goodbye to the ship that's kept them afloat for so long. It's no easy task. In fact, the Merry's fate almost ends up shattering the crew.
I wish our adventures would never end.
However, the Straw Hats ultimately decide to leave the Merry, but not before giving it the most heart-wrenching funeral that a ship has ever received.
Even if the time we spent together was short, I'm glad that I could spend it with you.
Damn you, Oda. How do you keep getting us like this? Number 1, Kanade leaves Limbo, Angel Beats. Just when you thought this anime was gonna give us a happy ending, it decided to twist the knife in one last time.
あのさ、外に出ね。ちょっと風に当たりたいかな。
Deciding to spend the rest of his afterlife helping other spirits find peace, Otonashi seems pretty happy about staying in Limbo, just as long as he has his beloved angel next to him.
奏のことがこんなにも好きだから。
Just one problem. Now that Kanade's last regret has been taken care of, she's due to pass on as well. All Otonashi can do is hold on to her while she thanks him for loving her, before disappearing like all the rest.
命をくれて本当にありがとう。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.